There are claims that the high-speed 2 rail project is taking a wrecking ball to wildlife, and communities are in despair. That's the conclusion of the UK's wildlife trusts, who've just published a report into how construction is affecting nature.
Well, the fast route from Birmingham to London cuts through countryside in Oxfordshire and Buckinghamshire. HS2 Limited say they wholeheartedly reject the findings as fundamentally flawed. Wesley Smith reports.
There's not much love for HS2 in this part of Buckinghamshire. The village of Calvert is about as close as you can get, not just to one, but two major rail projects, because this is where HS2 meets the east-west rail link. Between Bicester and Buckingham, the village is also home to this nature reserve, from where we could certainly hear the sound of construction work today.
The Calvert Jubilee Nature Reserve is a popular destination for walkers. Now, you used to be able to walk right around the lakes here, do a big circle, but now you can't. And this is the reason why. Construction for HS2.
HS2 Limited compulsorily purchased land from the Berkshire, Buckinghamshire and Oxfordshire Wildlife Trust, and it's they, along with other trusts nationally, who say when it comes to protecting nature along the route, HS2 Limited got it wrong. Badly wrong.
We already knew that HS2 was bad for nature, but we didn't know quite how bad it is. And our report shows that the nature lost by HS2 will be 7.9 times as much as HS2 themselves say it will be.
They certainly refute what the Wildlife Trust are saying. What do you say to them?
Well, they've said what we've done is use the wrong data, but we're using HS2's own data, and we're using the same methodology that they've applied. We've just shown that their mapping that they've been doing has been fundamentally flawed, and they've missed off whole ponds, hedgerows, trees from their calculations. So the habitats they're destroying are much more extensive than they say they're going to be. And also they're completely undervaluing the nature they're destroying and overvaluing the compensatory habitats they're putting in place.
Now BBOUT want HS2 Limited urgently to recalculate the total loss to nature by re-evaluating existing biodiversity along the entire route while there's still time.
HS2 Limited say they strongly refute the findings of the Wildlife Trust's report. They've issued a statement in which they say, "We don't recognise the figures from the report, nor do we believe them to be reliable." The Wildlife Trust have undertaken limited desk research and have not accessed huge areas of land for undertaking ecological survey, in contrast to the ecologists who have compiled HS2's data. Independent experts from Natural England have consulted on our methodology, and it's been rigorously assessed by a team of professional ecologists, with data shared with the Independent Ecological Review Group. As well as delivering the country's largest environmental programme, planting 7 million trees and creating over 33 square kilometres of new habitats on Phase 1 alone, we continue to minimise loss through design refinements, such as our recent 30% reduction of the impact on ancient woodlands in Phase 1.
Nevertheless, the Wildlife Trusts want the government to step in to ensure their vision of the effect of HS2 on nature is taken into account. Wesley Smith, ITV News, Calvert.